Everyone, and welcome to a special video. And it's a special video because it's the first of its kind on my channel. So today I'm going to have a Bookoff haul and a Bookoutlet unboxing. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Bookoff, but it's a store where they sell a bunch of used books. And the Bookoff closest to me actually sells Japanese manga. So that's where I've gotten all my Katekyo Hitman Reborn Japanese volumes. So I recently went and I bought a couple of things. Some Japanese manga volume, an art book, a light novel, and even a graphic novel. So first off, I have Katekyo Hitman Reborn Volume 40. This was the only volume I found that I didn't own. Byakuran, Uni, and Suna, and Reborn, and it's so cool and it's white, and I'm just 2 volumes away from completing the series. Next up, I was so happy I found this there. It is the first light novel in the Secret Bullet series. This one has a story about Dino when he was younger and Mukuro when he took control of Bokuyo Middle School, I think. So it is a Japanese novel, so I obviously can't read it, but I want to collect everything that's Katekyo Hitman Reborn related, and it comes with a cool poster featuring Dino. Next off, another thing I was so happy I found is Reborn Colore. It is the art book for Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I originally thought it was going to be larger, but it's basically your standard manga size. So it has a bunch of art from Katekyo Hitman Reborn in color, and it's awesome. And I've been eyeing this for a while. Like the cover, the back, and this comes off, so it's like a different cover underneath. Next up, I have Katsuki no Yona Volume 1, or Yona of the Dawn. I'm on like chapter 70 of the manga. It's really good. I'm really loving the anime. I recently got into it. It's fantastic. It's a great historical romance with a very strong lead. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a historical romance or a shoujo-ish kind of thing. The main character is really awesome. I really like her. She really grows on you and grows as a character. Next up, I was really surprised to find this at Bookoff, but it is Vinland Saga Volume 5. This is the newest volume and the one I was missing. I found it at Bookoff in a really great condition. The only flaw is this little thing, if you could see it. It doesn't really bother me because the rest of the book is in fantastic condition, but I got it for like $12. Vinland Saga is one of my favorite series. It's a great seinen, and I'm still looking forward to seeing the story to its end. And for cool cover, definitely check out Vinland Saga if you have not. That is it for the manga, so now I'm going to start with the book portion. I got to the Encyclopedia of Forensic Science. I find forensic science very interesting, and you know, this was $1 and it's hardback. The final thing I got at Bookoff was The Flash, The Secret of Barry Allen. So I'm a huge fan of The Flash. He's one of my favorite superheroes, and my favorite incarnation of the Flash is probably Wally West, and this is about Wally West, you know, taking on the mantle of Barry Allen, who recently died. So this is like an old volume. I think it came out like 10 years ago, and I was so happy I found it, and I didn't notice it at the time, but it's actually signed, I don't know if you can see it here, by one of the artists. So that was a really good find at Bookoff. I'm really excited to read this. I love the TV show on the CW. It's fantastic. So if you're into superheroes and you have not checked out The Flash, check out the TV show. It's awesome, and I'm really excited to read this. These are like some older stories I've never read, and I'm not really familiar with it, but I am familiar with the character of Wally West. And now for the unboxing portion of the video. This one's actually not from Bookoutlet. It is actually from eBay, but it came in today same as the other package, so I thought, why not unbox it together? Oh, it's bigger than I thought. So I purchased The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton, and this is actually the UK cover, and it's so gorgeous. So from my understanding, it's basically about this girl who recently got married, and she's gifted a miniature of her home, and the miniature begins to mirror her life and her home, and it sounds really creepy and awesome, and this cover is just really gorgeous. So Bookoutlet is a great online website where you can buy really cool books for really cheap prices. And so first off is Star Trek Into Darkness, the novel of the second Star Trek film. My friend got me into Star Trek, I think like last month, and I watched The newest movies I have not delved into the TV show, but I kind of want to. Next up, I got The Dark Between by Sonia Gensler, and this is a horror book, as you can tell from the very cool cover, and I love the design of the book. I love the color, and I love the little flower details. Next, I got these two books in the series, so Juliet Immortal and Romeo Redeemed, both by Stacy J. So I think this is like a continuation or a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, where Juliet was killed by Romeo, and she continues to live on by inhabiting other bodies and trying to save soulmates. And I think Romeo serves as like the antagonist, so that's like a very interesting take on Romeo and Juliet. So I'm really excited to read these, and the covers are really stunning. I'm thinking it's a duology, but it may turn out to be like a trilogy. Next, I got Perfect Ruin by Lauren DeStefano, and the cover is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. Especially if you're seeing it in person, it's really stunning. I think this is about a city or civilization in the sky or in space. I don't really remember. Next, I got Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler and the art by Mara Kalman. I've really been meaning to check this out, and I found it on Bookoutlet for like $3. And I think this basically follows the story of two people, and this is just like a collection of why they broke up. So it includes illustrations along with the story. Next up is Rags and Bone, New Twists on Timeless Tales by multiple authors. So this is basically a collection of fairy tale retellings, such as The Fairy Queen, Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin. So I think these are going to be very interesting retellings that are completely twisted and dark. That's all I expect from this book. Next up is Half Bad by Sally Green. So this is a book I've been meaning to check out since it was released. It takes place in England and follows Nathan, who is half black witch, half white witch. So this is a story about witches, white witches being good and black witches being evil. I enjoy the paranormal genre and supernatural creatures like vampires, werewolves, and witches, so I can't wait to start reading this. Following up on supernatural books, I got The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. So this is about vampires as far as I know. Like, this girl wakes up at a party and everyone's dead, and I've heard really great things about this. Now, this is about vampires, so I feel like this is gonna be awesome and I'm really gonna enjoy it. Next up is Quintessence by David Walton. Aside from the cover being really gorgeous, I mostly bought this book because it is about alchemy and alchemists, and it reminded me of Full Metal Alchemist. It follows an alchemist named Christopher who is looking for the quintessence that apparently can grant terrific magical powers and immortality. This is why it reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist, because you have an alchemist searching for the Philosopher's Stone, and here you have an alchemist searching for the quintessence. So I see the similarities, and I can't wait to read this. And finally, the reason this book outlet order was made in the first place was for the John Green paperback collection. There's The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is the only John Green book I've read. I loved it. I loved the movie. The movie made me cry. I didn't cry while reading the book, like a lot of people, but I really cried while watching the movie, and fantastic book. There's also Looking for Alaska, which is probably going to be the next John Green book I read because I hear so many great things about it. And next, An Abundance of Catherine, another John Green book. And finally, in the box set, Paper Towns by John Green, which is going to be made into a movie. And my friend read this. She really loves it, and she's been telling me to pick this up, and now I have it, and a bunch of other John Green books that I can read. So yeah, look at all this mess. Super messy. I'm going to have to clean this up now. That is it for my special Bookoff haul and Bookoutlet unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave any thoughts on any of the books that I picked up, either regular book or manga, whichever. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. So bye.